Welcome one and all, this is the Peace Dealer and welcome to another exciting weekly Peace Report. Welcome to Aries season, my friends. A lot of you have been waiting for this. A lot of you have been a bit misappropriated by the feels that Pisces season has rained down. Indeed, especially. But what this new Aries season will usher in over the next 6 months is a definition of your personal greatness that you've had 6 years to put into form, okay? You think and mull over things in this life, and then experiences break you through to greater experiences which solidify and add to the character that is you, to the essence that you experience and share with others to become even greater than who you are now. The intensity of how you define your character is sparking off this week in a way that I will picture for you like this, or at least I will explain like this. Imagine you're playing a video game that does not follow the traditional structure at all. Or for those of you who are super realists and you don't feel like life is a video game, but you don't have to, imagine you are watching a play or reading a book, which is not that much a realer analogy, but regardless, in traditional settings of these mediums, usually the conflict sparks a little bit after we are introduced to who the main characters are. This Aries season is sparking off a brand new phase of your life, to where, if a lot of you remember, I said that everything from 2009 up until like November, December of 2017 was a lot of BS. It was filler. It was stuff that provided lessons, but it really was not central to the main plot of your life at all. Maybe you feel like, close to 10 years is a long span of time for there to be filler, but life is not all about just you. And this span of time, spanning through Saturn traveling 3 zodiac signs, that's a whole season, was really to write filler so that there could be a greater collective wave and shift. And there's an analogy that I want to kind of give those of you who read manga versus anime. If you are familiar, most people who read the manga or manga writers will write the manga traditionally, and then the anime will come out, right? Or even if it's not like a Japanese anime, just animation in general, or really even anything that's produced, the writer will write the book and then there'll be a movie of it. And this is the opposition between Aquarius and Leo, right? In the universe, our lives and our life streams are being narrated by our higher selves, and then it eventually grounds down here, right, into animation, which is why I say Leo is the lead role, okay? So now that the writers, the divine writers over in Aquarius land, have finished writing the manga with the South Node in Aquarius, it's about to get a lot of animation, all right? Imagine you've been waiting for the new season of Hunter x Hunter. Imagine you've been waiting for a new season of any animation. This is going to finally kick off. This is the excitement I'm trying to let you know. But unlike traditional productions, the conflict is just going to start right off the gate. We have Mars in Capricorn, and it's with Saturn and Pluto, and Mercury is going to retrograde this week. So just really prepare for a verbal assault of not people's deep, authentic feelings, but just passionate explosions of people who feel that they have to bring out their egos and assert their opinions and wills as if other people really even care. Sure, there might be some who eat it up because, some people always love petty drama. I'm guilty of that too sometimes. But do not take personal any attacks that come to you or that come from you right off the gate this week. Once we begin this equinox, we have a square to Mars, and it's also going to slowly be squaring Saturn. So this is just going to very powerfully offset the dynamic between your individual will, your personal decisions, your independence, and centrally your sovereignty in the face of influences that either seek to harmonize or just strike you down. You are birthing this week a primordial and original essence within yourself that will show to you and others you are alive. Not everyone in this world is alive. Not everyone in this world lives, breathes, and walks their own path. And there are a lot of people who live their life for others, waiting for other people to tell them what to do. And that might spark enmity between those who desperately wish they were brimming with the life you do, but they won't because they either play the victim or project their shortcomings on you. Don't allow such skirmishes or conflicts to knock you off balance, but maintain your essence, maintain your will. This spark of energy is going to breathe life into everything and start making things move quick. Venus and Aries in the tarot is the Four of Wands, so there's a lot of positivity here, but there's also going to be a lot of conflict, and any conflicts that arise will climax in July and settle in October. But regardless of that, really hold your own and don't necessarily feel like you have to not get loose just because Mars is in Capricorn and it's a very controlled energy. You could smash people's stereotypes of you by fulfilling them and showing people that even if you fall into the box of how they might, try and belittle you, it still doesn't faze you, okay? But other than that, this is just going to be a fantastic opportunity for you to very powerfully express yourself. And Mercury, even as it retrogrades with Venus here, this is what you want to do: express the beauty of your ideas, the beauty of your originality and authenticity. And you could turn even the most chaotic of a situation into a dynamic and beautiful one. All right. So I'm going to wait until next week to talk to Mars. It's just entering Capricorn. But, with Mercury that's going to retrograde in Aries, it's important to get the gist of what is on his mind before it retrogrades, because the square it's making to Pluto right now next to Venus is, causing all of you to hold resentment in your minds, causing everyone to not really hold back how they really feel. Okay, this is not Mercury in Libra, which is diplomatic and politically correct. This is Mercury in Aries. It's not going to think before it says ideas and words. And when Mercury retrogrades, people will not even care. People will have foot in the mouth syndrome and just not even care. Like, yeah, I'm saying this. What's up? All right. And it's not really good or bad. That could work in your benefit. But don't be surprised if, people who you would probably expect to hear and see more maturity from acting like brute savages. I hope to be among one of those brute savages because my Mars is in Aries and I just like to act a fool. But yeah, anything goes this week. That's why you really want to, stay grounded the best you can, but also take risks the best you can. Anyway, viewer discretion is advised because Mercury is mad. Mercury is very pissed off. People aren't really meaning what they say, and it's not going to hold back its harshness. All right, so yeah, Mercury, please, could you harsh down on the bluntness here and let us know what to expect for this retrograde? You, this, everyone. I swear, if one more idiot asks me their opinion, I'm going to kick them in the balls. walls or punch them in the face. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. Could you tone down on the F-bombs? You're looking pretty savage here, bro. Your face is savage. Do you think I really care? All I'm concerned about right now is bringing my point across, because everyone seems to want to twist it. It is what it is, though. I will have my vengeance! I will have my vengeance! I will have my vengeance! Ah! Yeah. In conclusion, you just want to remember that despite what kicks off, this is still the beginning of a very amazing zodiac cycle. And by Capricorn season, you're going to be marveling at the end of 2018 at the things that you've pulled off. You're going to be like, wow, I brought myself to the peak of this mountain. I've brought myself to the pinnacle of who I can be. You watching this here right now. And the most important thing is that journey and that achievement starts now. Or technically on the 20th when we start the new year. And until next time.
She's a fiend for the D, she hit my line 3 times a day. I don't swerve that hoe so much, I'm running out of shit to say. What can I say? These hoes, they love me, but I ain't got time to play. And every day it's MOB and I don't give a fuck what she say. Y'all niggas bummy, my niggas pawing heavy, it ain't liquor. Roll the eighth up in the wood, we done put swishes.